Yeah, it is. Hello, everyone.
Small arms.
Holden Harmon here with my friend Matt.
Where do I put my arms?
I just low. So today we're doing a 42,000 subscriber live stream. What in the past, every time I hit another 1,000 subscriber threshold, I try to do one of these. Growth has been great this past few weeks, partly because of the videos I've been doing with Matt. So it's been harder to do them like every 1,000 subscriber, but I definitely wanted to do one today, partly because I had time and it's been too long.
It has.
Ibrahima,
what's up? Hey.
Ibrahima, how's it going? John David Ortiz, how's it going, man? A lot of people hopping in now. Good to see you guys. A lot of people, I know you guys like to see Matt and I together. It's worked out right now that Matt's over and we should be social distancing. But, you know, just kidding. That's terrible.
Somebody's there in the chat already peen stocking up. I agree.
Prime, how's it going, man? A lot of new faces. I'm glad to see you guys. I really enjoy doing these live streams. I like to see some of the new people that have been coming around. I know a lot of the times commenting on videos after we post them, it can be hard to interact with as many as there are. And the comments even on the live chat. I love Swiss Army Man. I actually suggested that a while ago.
I know, it terrified me then.
What's it good? Patrick Starr, how's it going? Darkanese, how's it going? Hey, just joined because I saw that you were live ever since your Star Wars videos. I've been watching you ever since. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much, Cal. I appreciate that. Hi from Scotland. Jeez.
That's unreal.
Yeah, Matt and I. What?
I'm
not gonna do it. Every time we get people that are out of the U.S., Matt and I are just like, "What?
Let's do the
We're
accent.
very like American. Like,
Yeah.
There's other people out there." So that's awesome. England, how's it going? I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not either.
The reason we're reacting like that is one time somebody said that they were from England, and I
Immediately
just
straight up carpet bombed it.
I was like, "Hello." How's it going? I don't know, like if that's appropriate or not, but didn't mean anything by it. But
From
anyway.
Belgium, right on.
Loving the shirt. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Hi from Middle Earth. That's awesome. Congrats on 42,000. I appreciate it. Are there any questions that you guys have for either me or Matt?
Middle Earth.
Are you kidding me? Right from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all meant like magma and like the center core of the
No,
Earth.
Middle Earth is
really
where Lord of the Rings takes place.
I don't know if I knew that.
What's up, dudes? Love this channel. Thank you, Heath.
Appreciate you.
Kyle. I'm from Wakanda. We'll get there.
Okay.
My name is also Matt. Oh, that's good. Hi from America, from Britain.
Norway.
Very
Look at that.
So here, have you seen Breaking Bad? Yes, I believe you have.
Yep, I like it. I loved it.
So one of the things that we get two types of comments now. People who are like, I just don't believe that Matt hasn't seen all these things. And
believe it or not,
it's really true. And I really wanted to do Back to the Future. I think I even put it on one of the polls. It was like, what's one that you'd like to see? And Back to the Future was like heavily like, watch this one. So I was like, hey, Matt, let's do Back to the Future. He's like, oh, I've already seen Back to the Future.
All three of them, know them well, seen them many times, didn't want to.
Yeah. So that's why we didn't do that one. So like legit, if there are movies that he hasn't seen, those are what we're watching. He hasn't seen any of the MCU. So have you seen Kingsman? I would love to do Kingsman 1 and 2. Have you seen Kingsman?
What's that about?
It's kind of like a modern day James Bond. It's like that guy, Menace, maketh man.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Colin Firth.
Who?
Okay. So good. Matt, why haven't you seen so many movies?
Well, I was so this is funny. I
got a PB&J I'm going to eat on camera.
I talked with somebody in the comments and I was happy that they actually pressed me on this, but they were like, this really annoys me that you just make excuses. But I've said it numerous times. I've never made it a priority to watch movies. Never. Having said that,
we're friends.
Yeah. Beyond not making it a priority, I have been doing other things in my life that I was just more focused on. So that's really it. Chocolate and peanut butter. Jenna's up in here. That's my wife in the comments. Love you, babe.
Back to the Future is for sure a chocolate favorite.
Wait a minute. What's the answer? Chocolate or peanut butter?
Chocolate.
Okay.
PB&J is so good. You like how I'm just eating a PB&J. Maze Runner. Oh yeah, guys, I've been trying to get Matt to watch Dragonball Z for a while, even before those videos started taking off. He came over, we watched 2 episodes of Dragonball Z, and that he didn't do it. But I think now, because we're doing the series, I think he's going to try and get back into it again, which is what I want. That's frightening. That's horrible.
I will do this for the series.
There's so much Dragon Ball Z though. Like we're gonna run into the Clone Wars problem. There's just so much.
I got to tell you, with your recent Sean Schimmel happenings, this gives me more like feelings towards it. So I am kind of interested now. I can't lie.
Yeah, definitely. That is we can talk about that if you guys want to.
Yeah. So Goku called Holden.
Yeah.
You talked to him on the phone. Yeah.
Great. We've actually been texting a little bit.
I showed up today and he's like, hold on, I'm texting Goku. And I was like, what?
I was like, just got a text from Goku. What a crazy story. For those of you that don't know, because I'm sure not everybody watched that video, Sean Schimmel, who's the voice of Goku, called me to talk about a video I did a couple years ago, which is insane. And I very much was like, yes, let's talk. And so we've actually talked a couple times since then, and over and texting and stuff. So that's awesome. I want to be friends with Goku, and now it actually might happen.
So everybody keeps talking about how pale I look. I'm pretty pale right now. I'm not as pale as I look on screen.
Not as pale as me, for sure.
No, I mean,
I'm pretty pale. I'm a pretty pale guy.
But we look way pale. Like, I guess maybe we're kind of hot on here.
Matt, what high school did you go to?
Tate High School, Tehisco.
Oh, you went to Tate, really?
Mm-hmm. I was an Aggie.
Have either of you seen Knives Out? I have seen Knives Out. I really liked it.
Have not.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Bragar. Will you two watch Jurassic Park, Jurassic World films, or has he seen it? Good question. Hey, real quick though, thank you so much for the super chat. It means the world to me, honestly. It really does. We've had long conversations. I'm going too much into the super chat thing. We've had long conversations about that and how much I just appreciate that. So thank you.
And I promise you, I'm on the other end and I see where this money goes. It goes right back into the videos.
Yeah. So to answer the question, you haven't seen Jurassic Park, right?
I think I've seen one of them.
Do you remember which one and how long ago?
No, it was years ago.
I would be down to watch Jurassic Park. The thing is, we're going to try and get through phase 1. We've shot up until Captain America. And boy, oh my gosh. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we actually get kind of heated at each other. Actually, I get heated at you more than you get heated at me. I get kind of upset. But it's all on camera. It's great. So we still have to watch Avengers. So we're going to finish phase 1, and then we'll go into. I want to do a couple other things. So maybe Jurassic Park. Then are we
going to do that one that we talked about today?
I would like to do that. That would be a little easier to do. So I'd like to do a couple other things, and then we're going to go into phase PB&J phase 2. I know you guys are commenting. I don't mean to skip over anybody. So I'm just sort of going here. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is pretty good. I had a buddy that was over trying getting me to watch JoJo's yesterday. Dragonball Z is filled with over-exaggerated long fight scenes, so I'm guessing he wouldn't like them. But story, plot, and characters he would love, especially Vegeta. Yeah. Yes. Would you guys say it's fair to say that like a comparison between Goku and Vegeta would be Captain America and Tony Stark, with Captain America and Goku and Tony Stark and Vegeta? I'm not trying to trick anybody. I'm just curious if you could see that parallel. Have you seen Hook? That's a good question. Peter Pan, Robin Williams, classic. It's just on Netflix now.
I think I have. Again, it's been years.
Firefly. So Star Wars, episode 3 or episode 7?
7.
I was actually thinking you wouldn't have remembered which ones they were.
Yeah, 7 was my favorite one.
I thought 9 was your favorite.
Wait a minute.
You're
right. You're right. 9 and then 7. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, you like the newer stuff.
That's right.
How far are you with the MCU? We just finished Captain America, so we just have Avengers left. Jeez. Have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean? That's one that's been requested a lot too.
I know that I haven't finished one Pirates of the Caribbean all the way through. I think there's been one that I saw pieces of. I feel like that's my answer for a lot of things. You know, because like it's been on TV, or I was at a friend's house and it was on, or whatever.
Have you seen Ghostbusters? That would be a good one for us to do.
I have not.
You've never seen Ghostbusters?
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I saw Ghostbusters, I was a little late to it as well. What?
Forrest Gump. Saw it, love it.
I saw Ghostbusters for the first time like 4 years ago, and I saw it in theaters. It was like a 20-year reunion, or
I was going to say that's a really old movie.
Yeah,
okay, got it.
Special thing like that. And so it was really cool seeing Ghostbusters for the first time in theaters. And I used to watch. There was this cartoon in the 80s called The Real Ghostbusters, and I watched that whole thing before I saw the movie. Like I loved that series.
Ooh, Suicide Squad. Somebody suggested everything Marvel DC. I never did see Suicide Squad.
High Flying Addict, thank you so much. You're one of my patrons. She's one of my patrons. She's one of my patrons. Christy, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Got to run by. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. She's like, here's $10.
I'm out.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
That's crazy.
How many of the, I gotta slow it down. I'm sorry. How many of the Easter eggs in Marvel have you caught? I don't want to spoil anything. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. There was that part in Iron Man 2.
Why does it not really matter?
Okay, you're right. You just have to watch the video when I post it.
190 people in the chat.
I
Appreciate
pointed
y'all
out.
being here. Appreciate y'all being here.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah,
194.
That's the most. That's the most you've ever had on any chat.
I actually don't want to know that because now I'm self-conscious.
You should be. So many people are watching. So much judgment.
I know. I'm actually more of an introverted personality, honestly. So it's kind of, I get like intimidated by that kind of thing. Like it's one thing to like make a video and stuff.
192. 191.
Quit pointing it out. I need to put some tape over it. Brigaire again. Congrats on 42K. You guys are genuine and fun. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I always say, thanks, man. I keep making that mistake and be like, hey, thanks, dude, if I can't tell. So I don't mean to offend if you're not. Thank you so much. It's I really appreciate it. And don't forget to follow Matt's channel. I put the link in the description below. He does some good mostly fitness related content or like health and wellness type of stuff.
Only want you to follow if I give you value, though. I appreciate you sliding by.
I won't sell my PB&J.
Magic Mike, Terminator, Lighthouse.
Magic Mike.
Thoughts on Matt watching Marvel Netflix shows? What?
Ultimate subs. Hold on. Will you react to movies? Maze Runner. I'm guessing you mean the Maze Runner trilogy. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Sure, they don't mean Blade Runner.
Maze Runner is a thing. Maze Runner is a trilogy. I don't know if we're ever going to watch Maze Runner. It's not. I'm not like opposed to it, but we have like other things that are kind of taking precedence, like Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to get through some of like the classic DC movies. Superman. I want to do stuff like that. So Maze Runner is not really high on my list, but it's on the list.
And hey, I will tell you guys, for people that are making suggestions, I am constantly thinking about the videos that we're doing, the movies that we're covering. How can I do some sort of spin-off video, fitness, wellness, mental fitness? Like that's something we take into consideration, something that we're going to do soon. I already have thoughts of what I'm going to do as a spin-off video.
Batman v Superman. We'd have to build up to that, I think. No, that was the first. No. Man of Steel was first. So DC, once the success of Marvel was becoming more apparent, DC tried to do their own cinematic universe, the DCEU. That's the DC Cinematic Universe. So they're not as thorough and not as good as Marvel. I think that's generally the consensus. So some people are suggesting we watch some of those.
226.
Stop showing me. I can't do that. Thank you all for being here. That's a lot of people, and it makes me really anxious. I'll just let you take over from here. That's too many people.
All right. So no, I'm just kidding. No, it's awesome that you guys are here. Really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you think you will like Tom Holland's Spider-Man more than Tobey Maguire's? We'll see. I don't think so, actually. I think that you like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
I did. Good. I really did.
But we'll see. We'll see. The Crow. I would love to watch The Crow. Have you seen Rocky?
I think that I've seen one of them all the way through. My dad loves it. Loves it. Like I know that I know one of them pretty well, but no, I have not watched all of them all the way through. Like Creed, hadn't seen either one of those because I know there's two, right?
Creed, yeah. I haven't seen the second Creed actually, but I saw the first one.
Somebody's already noting Tiger King. Have you watched Tiger King?
I have not.
What is wrong with every?
I will watch
every
it. Every
YouTuber in the world is doing content on it right now. It's super hot.
You know, he was caught in like Gulf Breeze, like right next to us.
Thanks for spoiling it for 207 people holding.
Oh, that's an old story, I thought.
Well, not for people that haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, back to the comment.
Maybe he was caught.
Yeah, I mean, I know nothing about it. Anyway, will you react to every new hyped movie coming out from now on? Hello from Sweden. No, not. Hello from America. I don't think so. We'll only do like special ones. Like, so for instance, one of Matt's favorite movies is Top Gun. So when Top Gun 2 is coming out, I don't know like if it's going to even be coming out at the same time because of the coronavirus. But we were planning on like doing kind of a double feature with that. We're going to watch Top Gun kind of like we normally do, and then go to the theater and watch it and do like a post review for that, but not like every big movie necessarily. Have you ever seen Doctor Who? Yes, I have. Doctor Who is very, very good. David Tennant's my favorite Doctor. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's weird to say.
Multiple doctors?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of doctors. It's all the same doctor, but there's many doctors.
What?
I'll let you just.
All right, man, this thing is going quick. Appreciate you guys being here. This is the most volume we've had to handle on a live ever. So thank you much.
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, and it's gone.
What was it?
Hang on, let me try and find it. Holden, how did you convince Matt to watch all this content? I can't even convince my friend to watch one show.
So here's the thing with me. I'm not really into pop culture. Never have been. So for me, this is a really good way for me to get into pop culture because my channel, I'm very into fitness, wellness, long-term, very evergreen content. And I feel that I'm missing something with my content when it comes to when it comes to pop culture. Because I have such a lack of culture, I'm serious that my communication style is not quite where it could be. I think I could improve my my communication if I understand what more of the world understands.
Yeah. From a technical standpoint, I just wanted Matt to watch Star Wars.
Yeah,
for the first time.
One video.
That was it. And so we were making videos weekly at the time, and we did the Star Wars video. We watched one movie a week. Could you imagine going back to that one a week? Now we're doing like 2 a day.
Yeah, seriously.
Trying to crank them out. Anyway, so we watched all Star Wars. We posted it 2 months. It did normal numbers for my channel at the time, and we moved on. And then it spiked. We were actually 5 movies into Harry Potter just because we wanted to watch it.
That's so crazy.
And then I was literally like, let's not film Harry Potter because no one watched the Star Wars video. And it just took off. So they've been fun to do. Matt's been open-minded, and he's been painfully honest sometimes about it. But that's how. Ultimate Subs, will you react to the Obi-Wan series when it comes out? Absolutely. I would love that.
Hey, was something more of Mandalorian put out just recently?
No.
I thought I heard an ad. I thought I heard an ad pop up.
Have you seen? Thank you, Deagle. I really appreciate that. Have you seen the Matrix trilogy?
I saw the first Matrix.
Do you remember it well?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. For me, that rang home like life choices, red pill, blue pill. Are we really caught up in this system? So 2 and 3, I would imagine I'd like.
So one of the things that we did with the Dark Knight trilogy video is Matt had seen the Dark Knight when it first came out a long time ago. You didn't remember anything of it, but you had seen it. And so then we were like, well, the series is my friend watches blank for the first time. So I was like, maybe we just shouldn't do the Dark Knight trilogy at all.
Yeah.
But you had never seen Batman Begins, and you never saw the Dark Knight Rises. Mm-hmm. So I'll say Matt watches the trilogy for the first time, and that's how I kind of got around that. So, I mean, it's and even in the video, we say you saw it before.
Yeah.
So if we do the Matrix, that's what we would do as well. We'd say Matt watches the Matrix trilogy for the first time. And I'm sorry that this screen keeps going in and out. I don't know why.
Never been able to figure out what the heck that is, because it does it with mine too. Every now and then.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys. 200 people in here. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Matt would love Whiplash. Probably would. I've seen it. It's been a minute since I've seen that, though. Look behind you. Who's that? Black Panther. Love your content. It helps me get through a lot. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, being a fan. I never know what to say to that. It's kind of thank you. I just like making videos, So thank you.
You've gotten much better at accepting a compliment back, because back in the day you were just like, bye.
I don't know. It wasn't that bad.
You do a much better job now. You really do.
Thank you.
Fast and the Furious. I got to tell you, I like Fast and the Furious. I saw the first, second, third, whichever one. Tokyo Drift. That was the last one I saw, and I tapped out when buildings started blowing up and The Rock started. He was in every shot. Like I couldn't get into it. The Tokyo Drift, the third one. I think that was it.
Holden and Matt, this is from Ibahima. Which Joker is your favorite?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger for me too.
Yeah.
And now I love Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I think that was amazing. But watching them kind of back to back, I just love Heath Ledger's Joker just a little bit more. I feel like it's hard to say in like our day and age in our society. It's hard to be like I prefer one without like downing the other, because I'm not at all. Like they were both great. I just prefer Heath Ledger.
See, and that's the beauty for me. I come in blind and I go after the acting. Like the acting was incredible.
Have you ever seen? Thank you so much for the £2. Oh,
hey,
£2. Is that right? See, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm
So
doing it
you're
again.
doing it,
I'm
you're
sorry,
doing
I'm
it.
doing it again. Thank you so much. Have you ever seen the first Saw movie? I have
did.
not seen the first Saw movie.
I saw both the first and the second one. Not a fan of that type of content.
I saw 2 and 4.
It's not my thing.
They were okay. I know that a lot of people get really hyped over like the story around it, but I just never got into it either, really.
Yeah, That was, I don't know. To me, that's not entertainment for me. That's not my style. The whole time I'm just cringing.
Oh, this is Mike Tavener. This is a really good question. What YouTubers do we follow?
I follow quite a bit.
Both in and out of your specific genre. So a YouTube channel that I've been watching a lot lately is Corridor Crew. They do a lot of the VFX work and stuff, you know, because before doing like commentary and like reaction style stuff, I really wanted to be like a filmmaker, and I still do. Like I want to make short films, and we're working on one right now. But they do like a lot of like VFX and, you know, how-to type of stuff, and I think it's amazing. So yeah, Curtis Connor, I watch him too.
I follow quite a bit of people, and actually, don't you have it on your channel where like you plug channels that you watch?
I guess you can. I think I just have like you and Famines Anonymous on there.
I have, so on a YouTuber's channel, there's actually a spot that says channels. I have listed under there a bunch of YouTubers that I follow, but Remington James Fitness, I've always liked him. I think we have a very similar story. Obese to Beast, he's a really, really big person in the fitness realm. But I follow a lot of people that are not even close to my realm. So Casey Neistat and this dude, he's from Pensacola. PewDiePie, I mean,
yeah,
I follow quite a bit, actually. Here's
a good question. Michael Anthony. Hey, Holden, do you or Matt play Pokemon Go? If not, don't think I'm lame, lol, because if you guys don't, then I totally don't either. I played Pokemon Go for a long time. I played after like the 2016 height. I tried getting Matt to come play with me, but he wouldn't. I don't really play anymore, but no shame at all, dude. Like I played Pokemon Go for probably a good 2 years.
You were driving in the car playing as I was in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I used to always go downtown Pensacola and just like up and down our busy street, spinning stuff and getting new Pokemon, doing the events.
You made a couple of videos.
I did. I made a couple of YouTube videos about playing Pokemon
Nobody
Go.
watched them.
Nobody watched them. They got 20 views collectively, I think. But that's awesome. Yeah. No worries if you play Pokemon. And that's another thing. I'm very much one of those types of people that's like, just do you. You know, if even if I was like, no, I don't play Pokemon Go, which I guess I'm not anymore. But no worries, man. Do you? Have you seen A Quiet Place? Yes. Have you seen A Quiet Place?
What's that about?
It's like these aliens come out. Nobody can make any sound. Otherwise, the aliens will find them, or these creatures will find them and kill them.
Was that with
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt?
I just saw an ad for that.
Oh, there's a second one coming out.
That's why I saw the ad. I have not seen that. No, that sounds terrible to me.
It's pretty good.
Thrillers, that's just it's a certain type of thriller I like.
My son and I used to drive around the parking lot of my apartments looking for Pikachu. He never would play with me. I would try to, and he would never come.
It's like Fallout to me. Like you're collecting paper clips and like popsicle sticks. I just don't get it.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Fallout 4 today, and I was like, I put in well over 100 hours into that game, easy. And he's like, isn't that the game you collect paper clips? And I was like, you're kind of right, but kind of wrong. There's obviously more to it than that.
I had a friend that played that years ago.
Oh, man,
I just never understood it. I was like, why are you
good.
so hyped up that you just found the Campbell's chicken noodle soup can? I don't get it.
Does Matt know what Easter eggs mean, like in movies and stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
Like how they're like, how stupid is he?
I've set the bar pretty low.
Ooh, have you seen The Boys on Netflix? The Boy on Amazon, I think, right? Oh, Casey Leavings, how's it going, man? I'm glad to see that you're in here. The Boys. That would be a great one. I would love to react to. The Boys. It's I have the graphic novel. It's really, really good. It's basically like superheroes. If I don't know the best way to like explain it. It's like they're corrupt superheroes, and they're like killing people and stuff. And it's like if Superman was corrupt.
Oh, okay.
It's really interesting.
Was it? I thought that's what Suicide Squad was.
No, Suicide Squad were always like villains. You know,
oh, okay.
Or anti-heroes.
Hey, Stefan Love, appreciate you sliding by the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that.
Favorite band or artist of all time? That's not a good one to ask me. I really don't.
You know what?
I don't have a good
one band that never goes away from me is a band called Him, Him. I love that band. So cool. So just, I don't know. I like them. Cool style.
I've been listening to more music lately, but most of my music taste is from like middle school. It hasn't evolved much. I'm trying to be more open. A band that's probably more recent that I've been listening to that I like is Imagine Dragons. I don't know if I'd say they're my favorite band of all time, but they're like the most current thing that I'm listening to.
Somebody said Anakin or Vader. I've seen that question a handful of times. Vader, hands down.
Yeah, well, they're the same person, essentially.
Yeah, I liked him when he was older.
Oh, okay. Star Wars Fallen Order. I played it. I loved it. Here's a good mental health question. As someone interested in mental health, do you have any thoughts on 13 Reasons Why? In my opinion, it's extremely powerful and important to me as someone who suffers with depression. When you know 13 Reasons Why? It's on Netflix, the show.
No.
It's about this girl who left a bunch of tapes to people that either hurt her in her life or there was some significance, and she killed herself and gave them those tapes.
I think Jenna watched that.
I did a video on 13 Reasons Why after the first season came out.
How long ago was this?
I mean, 13 Reasons Why, they just came out with their third season, I want to say, second or third season.
Oh, I'm ignorant to the show.
Anyway, to answer your question, do you have any thoughts on it? I don't think it's bad per se, but I feel very much from like the interviews and like behind the scenes things that I've seen, because they try to be so visceral and raw with some of the content that they're showing. And I'm not saying to censor that. I'm not a big fan of censorship in general, but sometimes I feel like they're leaning into it for more of a shock factor as opposed to like as opposed to it being helpful. You know, there's a couple of specific scenes I could mention. I won't spoil anything for Matt in case he wants to watch it later. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, but I think that it has helped some people. And I think that I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm not saying, I don't think it's like mental health needs this right now. I don't feel that way about it.
Somebody said 8 Mile. I love 8 Mile. I've watched that movie.
Kind of a shift there.
Wait, sorry. ADD, one track mind. 8 Mile was fantastic. I loved it.
Mason Studios. Hey you, Mason. How's it going? Thank you so much for that super chat. Harmy forever, Spidey Freak.
Yeah, you guys. Hashtag Holden. No. Hashtag Harmy in the chat.
I've never pushed for that.
Hashtag Harmy.
That's always been Matt.
HARMY. Hashtag Harmy.
Because a lot of YouTubers, they'll have like a thing that they'll call their audience, and I was very much like, I don't want to do that. And Matt's like, you know what? I'm going to do it for you. Harmy, guys. So, jeez, here we go.
There it goes. There it is.
Guys.
HARMY. Nailed it.
I've seen him post this a couple times. Do you want to watch Predator? The Predator movies?
That's got Arnold in it.
It does.
That would be a really, really good one to see.
Have you seen any of them?
No.
They are very good. I think about 3 or 4 years ago, I watched through all the Aliens and all the Predators for the first time myself because I'd never seen them. That's a lot of Harmies. Thanks, guys.
Wait, Alien and Predator are something different?
Yes.
I thought
they have a crossover
I
later.
thought they were both an alien.
They both are, technically.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Are you a fan of My Hero Academia? I've never watched it. It's been on my anime list to watch for forever. Matt doesn't watch anime because he's.
I thought anime was Dragonball Z.
It is,
but I thought that I didn't know there was different genres or different. Like I just
types
thought
of anime.
I thought that this was anime in its entirety.
You don't have to pull down that stuff. That's fine. Anime. Just leave that up there.
Oh, he texted you, so I figured.
Yeah, I got some nerdy stuff up there that nobody sees.
Yeah, just up there, nowhere else.
There's like 3 Spider-Man suits in the closet. There literally are. Do we get another bedtime story? I don't know. There's too many people in the chat for that.
That was so good. If you guys did not see his last live, I
basically gave this. I don't even know how to explain it. I did back in the Beanstalk, and it was rough. It was just a rough time. Anyway,
Alyssa D says, "Hey, from Gulf Breeze."
That's hey, cool. How's it going?
That's cool. You're so close.
We're from Pensacola, if y'all don't know, Pensacola, Florida. But T, I like how you make me say that on my live stream. Have you seen Ready or Not? Love you. I love you too. But I have not seen Ready or Not. So
never heard of it.
I watch I'm constantly watching stuff. So my favorite bedtime story, Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, thoughts on Matt watching Daredevil on Netflix?
You've been trying to get me to watch that.
Dude, I've been trying to get you to watch that before Star Wars.
You've been trying to get me to watch a lot.
Yeah. Daredevil on Netflix is so profoundly good. I love that show so much. It just hits me like on multiple levels of why I like it. And I think that you would like it too. You know what? I'm not going to say that anymore because I hate your opinion on a lot of stuff.
Somebody said favorite movie of all time, which we've had that question quite a bit lately.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2 is one of my all-time favorites. If you want something a little bit less nerdy, The Count of Monte Cristo with Jim Caviezel is up there for me.
Never did see that.
It's very good. It's extremely good. It's based off a classic book, but
Inception. Saw it, loved it.
yeah, we're never gonna watch Inception. He's already seen. He knows pretty well. Baby Driver. I haven't seen Baby Driver. I know I need to.
I feel like I might have seen that.
Baby Driver.
I think.
Mason, I'm a filmmaker with over 17 years of experience. Would love to help you out with anything you may need on upcoming projects.
Wow.
Thank you. We're currently working on a Spider-Man short film. It's going to be about 5 days total shooting. We've shot 2 days worth. We've shot a lot of footage. I even have a couple of VFX artists that reached out to me that wanted to help, and they've sent me some good stuff. The problem is that we had a couple of scenes that involved, we needed a couple of more hands on deck. And then with the coronavirus, Matt and I had a pretty extensive conversation about it. The world is on pause right now, and so we had to halt a little bit.
It's changed a lot of everything.
Yeah. So I want to that. If you guys want to see more like behind the scenes of that, because I posted some pictures and stuff on my Patreon, feel free to follow on there. Some of them may be public, so you don't have to donate anything to the Patreon to see some of them, I think. And then if you want to donate to see more content, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff on there. The link is in the description. So, but thank you so much, Mason. That's awesome. I definitely love people that work in the industry because I'm like self-taught everything, just YouTube stuff. And that's how I've learned.
We found a few people now that are reaching out. There's a guy, is it Mendel Films or I think it's Mendel Films. Really cool guy. He's shown me a few of his short films. If you do that, we want to see it. We want to know. So hit me up.
Yeah, he did send us a short film.
Yep, super cool guy.
How is it in Florida with all what's going on in the world? We're not under an official quarantine.
I feel like the climate has sort of the climate was here. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. The climate is starting to come down, it feels like, but I honestly don't think that this is the end of it. I think
we both work we both work at a hospital. You work in medical. I work in the back end finance. So we're both working from home right now, actually.
Yep.
That's
Very
pretty
strange.
crazy.
Very strange.
And it's just been a huge shift as far as work goes. Everybody is struggling right now. I feel bad. Anybody that's works in the food industry,
man,
I could not imagine. I have no idea what I would do.
I've never seen anything like this in healthcare in my 11 years. And then outside of it, I've talked to people that I've known that have been in healthcare much longer than me, and they're like, I've never seen anything like this. And then to see it affect just everything, this cascading event is crazy.
Have you ever, Matt, seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World? Yes.
No.
Very good. I don't think you'd like that movie, to be honest. It's very emo, high school-esque, I would say. Is that fair to say? I think so. Matt's not going to watch Breaking Bad. He's already seen it. We're not going to do a video on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I could watch it again. I just don't know what y'all would gain from that.
Yeah. Terminator. I would love to do the Terminator series. I would love to do X-Men. Those are going to be after the MCU, I think, if we do that. Green Mile. I've never seen Green Mile.
Green Mile is really good.
And I know that's, as a movie buff, that's one that people are like, you've never seen it?
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't seen that.
So there's some gaps there, but that's one of them. Have you ever Kick-Ass? Yes, dude. You might actually like that. It's kind of comedy.
I think I saw bits and pieces. I didn't like it.
Of Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
It was very Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Just stupid comedy.
Kind of
his balls are out.
Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yes, I have.
I have not seen that. Twilight. I've seen Twilight. I've seen all the Twilights.
You saw all the Twilights?
I saw all of them. Yep.
I was thinking about doing that one.
No, saw them all.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Yep. Shot that idea down.
Matt, this is a good question. How do you feel about animated movies?
So I thought that was anime, and then
No, animated.
Yeah, that's anime.
No, I mean cartoon movies.
Got it.
I mean, there's some adult animated films, even in America.
Frozen does not count.
No, that's
so. Family Guy. Family Guy is the only animated thing that I've ever enjoyed.
There might be some good ones. There's some. The DC has really good animated superhero movies.
Oh my god,
that have some more adult themes.
So
Under the Red Hood, one of my favorite DC animated films.
So a superhero movie that's in a cartoon. Why would you think I would like that?
Because it has some adult themes to it.
But
like
it's a cartoon.
Under Red Hood. Look, animation.
That sounds really sexual.
Animation is an art form in and of itself.
I agree with that.
You can't discount the medium.
I agree with that.
Because it's animated.
No, I discount it. I discount it because most
F in the chat for Matt.
I discount it because most children watch cartoons.
Well, again, adult cartoons, adult animation.
I have not given it a sufficient chance with all that I have seen, so I'll give it a shot.
The Killing Joke. I didn't like the animated version. I didn't like the Barbara Batman thing. I remember I watched The Killing Joke in theaters when the animated movie came out, and like half of the movie, it was like, okay, this is like right out of the comic. And then they have this whole relationship with Barbara and Bruce Wayne, and I was like, what? Look at all the Fs. I love that.
Yeah.
And the whole theater was like, what? Because that was not in the graphic novel.
Scroll up. Does Matt ever
Matt have any desire to read the Harry Potter books?
1000% no. Rick
and Morty. That's a really good example. I love Rick and Morty. It's a cartoon, animated.
Never saw it.
It's very good. Have you seen Hunger Games?
Saw Hunger Games.
Lost.
The first one.
No. X-Men. Yeah. Avatar.
Never saw Lost.
Back to the Future. Yes. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I will want to do Spider-Verse eventually. Absolutely. That's animated.
That's the DC version?
No. Into the Spider-Verse is an animated Spider-Man film. One of the best adaptations of Spider-Man.
Oh, that came out not long ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, it's so groundbreaking.
Yeah, I had the soundtrack and we worked out to it.
Yeah. What's his name? Post Malone.
Yes. Yeah. Sunflower.
Yep.
We'll watch that. I would love to watch that.
Seems awful.
Dustin gave my life back to Christ since last chat. Well done, man. Thank you so much. It's been a minute since I've done more like Christian themed videos. So thank you so much for letting me know that. And thank you so much for the super chat. This is a place I do a lot of, I was doing a lot more Christian videos before. I haven't like had a detachment or anything. I've just been focused on doing these other videos, but that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
Holden and I were talking about that, and the videos that we put up, we enjoy doing it. But, you know, the ones that are driving more traffic, of course, we're going to start to pinch into those a little bit because both of our channels, we want to grow them. I
need more Christian memes. I actually have a Christian memes filmed. I filmed last week. I just haven't sat down to edit it. So I guess I'm still doing them. I guess
you are. No, you're still sprinkling them in.
Yeah. So there is a Christian memes video in the tank. I just got to edit it. It's shot and everything. I got all the memes ready to go. I'm curious to see how it's going to perform now, actually, because it's been several months since I've done one. So I don't know if like the subscribers will like that.
How long ago was your last one?
Like 3 or 4 months ago.
That long ago?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Homeboy's got some quads.
What's your favorite DC movie? Mine is. Are we talking about the DCEU or just DC? Because probably the original Superman movies are my favorite, or the Dark Knight movies. Do not break my stuff, please.
Yeah, who is this?
This is Trunks.
Trunks.
Guy.
Homeboy is yoked.
Yep. This is after he was in the hyperbolic time chamber. So he trained for a year in what is the span of a day for us.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. It's a separate dimension of out of space and time.
He looks like he's geared the hell up. He looks great.
Yeah, he worked out for it. He earned it.
He looks great.
Hey, Holden, I'm working on a nerdy theme song, and I really want to show you the theme on Instagram. Send me a message.
He's at Holden T. Hardman.
Well, it's in the description too. All right, I will absolutely check it out. Most anticipated movies 2020, 2021. The thing is, like, all these movies are getting pushed back. There's not a whole lot that I'm like,
not one movie that I'm thinking about watching.
I'm looking forward to seeing Black Widow. but there's nothing that's just like Top Gun. I'm excited for that. Bryce Nichols, thank you so much. Y'all should watch A Quiet Place.
Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting.
Okay. Well, it'll still record. We should watch A Quiet Place. I would absolutely down to watch that. Yeah. But sorry, I got some lag. Bryce, hopefully you heard my answer. We'll definitely be down to watch it for sure. What genre do you guys like? Mine is everything. I watch everything too. There's not really a genre that I don't watch.
I have learned through these videos that we're doing that I enjoy a character development driven movie.
Yeah. I am I watch horror movies too, but the thing is that like horror movies will eventually start to like weigh on me like spiritually and like emotionally after a while. I don't not watch them, but if I watch too many or like they'll just kind of bring me down. So I wait till kind of October, and then I watch a bunch of horror movies. I watch some classic slashers. I love slasher films.
See, I like Halloween, the older Halloweens.
Yeah.
I can watch them around every year around October, and they keep me up, but I have a nostalgic piece built in. I love it. And that's about it.
Yeah. I love watching like slashers with like groups of friends. They're just so fun to do that way.
He did a Halloween, was it the third
Halloween
one?
2.
Halloween 2 review. To this day, I still watch it like once every 2 months. You did such a good job. I laughed so hard at that.
I'm really it's one of the best videos I think I've ever done.
Yeah.
And it was before I had any subscribers. Nobody watched it.
You still eat Activia. You ate Activia before we got on the live.
There was like I was doing a joke about Jamie Lee Curtis because she was in those Activia commercials. So I had a joke in the video. So I bought Activia for the joke. And I was like, this is actually really good. And so I still eat Activia to this day because of that.
You should plug that video in the chat.
Yeah, I tried putting it on a community tab around Halloween to try and get people to be like, hey, this is really funny. It's older, but it's really funny.
Such a funny video.
You know, but I was really proud of that. I can't get it over like 300 views.
Back to the worst hospital in the country.
Yeah. Bryce, yes, I heard. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Very sweet of you. I'm always very flattered when people super chat, so thank you very much.
It's crazy.
Matt, what is your ranking of the movie you've seen on the channel? I guess of everything we watched, what's been your favorite thing?
Joker, hands down.
The Joker movie?
Oh, it blows everything out of the water. Joker. So I did a spin-off video of Joker because it just hit home for me. I loved that movie.
Holden, I love your laugh. Thank you. Now I'm like, I don't want to laugh.
That they like now they're seeing a bunch of these My Friend Watches series, and I really don't believe that we came up with it. I think
we didn't. I
think the algorithm is pushing it to you, and you're starting to notice it.
It might have. Yeah, I have no idea. I know that like after we started doing them, I get recommended like watching and such for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe because you being my friend is like an element that has not been used.
Maybe.
And our what's it called? Our format is unique. And this was like totally unintentional. It's just the way we shot. This is the way we shot it. But we talk about it in a very like casual way, up and about. We do a little bit of a reaction, recap again. So it feels. I think it comes across as feeling very much like we're watching with like a group of friends, which is great, which is what I want. So because other people they'll kind of do like a side cam reaction, they'll watch and kind of react on screen. But because we have the extra element of like chatting and kind of the banter, a little reaction, 2-3 minutes, and then closing out. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe we did start it, and people are copying us. But
Matt's gonna love Winter Soldier. I keep hearing that.
I don't think you are gonna like Winter Soldier.
Really?
It's considered one of the best MCU movies, generally speaking. I think there's just too much like action that you're gonna get annoyed with.
Yeah.
But I saw Winter Soldier in theaters, and I loved it. I've seen it several times since then.
The Exorcist. I've never seen it. Never wanted to see it.
Yeah, Exorcist is rough. At what point do you start doing YouTube full time? I'm getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, there's an issue. I guess I can talk about it. After I broke up with Bree, and so Bree and I lived together, so we split the rent. And so, like as close as I was getting, I'm just living here by myself, and I'm paying for everything alone now, which is fine and doable. But it's going to be a little bit longer now. Lyndon. Thank you so much. Wow, I don't know what that means.
What I was gonna say, I don't know what unit.
I don't know what unit of measurement that is either. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. Thank you so much.
SEK, either way, thank you.
Either way, yeah, I really appreciate it. Have you guys watched Avatar or Inception?
I've seen them both.
Inception, you saw Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I figured you would have hated that.
I saw the first one.
There's only one Avatar.
I thought there was a second one.
No, they're working on a second one.
Blue people running around. Yeah, it was pretty good.
You liked that?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Shut up. Don't talk to me.
I swear, it's pretty good.
Lyndon, thank you so much. I have seen Avatar. I actually watched it not too long ago again either. High Flying Addict. I'm back briefly. Oh, I don't know if you heard me earlier. I said thank you so much. How old are you and Matt? That's a good question. Matt, how old are you?
See, how come first of all, I'm not offended. I'm 30 years old. But how come with females, it's like, how dare you? With males, it's like, how old are you, schmuck?
That's kind of sexist. I mean,
but it's true.
I haven't asked a female how old they are. Maybe they can.
You have never asked a female how old she is and then been repeatedly slapped
I actually asked Jen how old she was, and she didn't get mad, but she was like, Holden, we don't say. And then she didn't
There
say.
you go. Well, maybe it's a Southern thing.
It does.
I don't try to paint me a villain here. Oh, that's sexist.
I just turned 27 on last Sunday.
I'm 30.
27, 30. Yep. Goon 2. Thank you again so much for the super chat. Goon 2, Matt.
Let me tell you about Goon 2. I have seen Goon 2. I love Goon 2 just as much as Goon 1. You know what's incredible to me is movies do a really, really bad job most of the time at matching or doing better. First one, the sequel always sucks. They did an incredible job. I think they did a great job. Loved Goon 1, loved Goon 2.
I'm trying to read some of these other comments here.
Yeah, so if you want to see Holden watch one of my videos, I sort of formatted it just like he did, and he helped me edit the last little pieces of it. We watched my movie, Goon. Oh.
Yeah, so that's one that he liked that I'd never seen before, so that would be a good one for that. Holden, I think Matt will like Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor Ragnarok. I think you will too. I think you'll really like Thor Ragnarok. We talked a little bit about how Thor's character changed a little bit throughout.
How long ago did this Ragnarok came out? Because I remember
3 years ago.
Because I remember hearing about it so much.
It's really good. It's one of the better MCU movies. It is. Am I wrong? Come on. Karate Kid. I would be down to watch Karate Kid.
I saw the first one.
Link to Matt's channel is in the description of this video. I'll go ahead and pop it in.
We'll put it in the chat.
There you go. Let me type it out real quick.
Yeah, so Holden and I both have a Patreon, and I've been pushing him to do a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. So, yeah, you think you're going to do a little more behind the scenes stuff?
I have been. I think I've done some stuff on there. But yeah, so I do a lot of like behind the scenes stuff on my Patreon. I do early access is really the thing.
Yeah.
So people get to see the videos a day or sometimes more. I think the Dark Knight I posted like 4 days before it went live.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
For the record, I was a fan of Holden before I was a friend of Holden. So I am also a patron. I was a fan of his channel before we were friends.
Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Stand By Me. That's a great movie. Have you seen Stand By Me?
That's with the kids. They find the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just know because of the Family Guy episode.
Yeah, pretty
much. Swiss Army Man. I would love to watch. I love Swiss Army Man. I love the soundtrack. I actually listen to it.
That looks so terrifying to me.
It's weird. It is very, very strange. Obi-Wan or Anakin? Obi-Wan. Watchmen. I'd be down to watch Watchmen.
Obi-Wan.
Holden is Obi-Wan's long one. Look at him.
That's actually pretty good.
My hair is getting long enough for it now. I can't get a haircut because of the virus.
I told Holden that he looks like the black suit of Spider-Man 3.
What is happening right now?
You're that
Why
Peter
is this
Parker.
happening?
You pop up and you're like that weird friggin' spot in Spider-Man 3. God, I'm quoting movies now.
Have you seen American History X?
Oh, what a movie.
No.
So violent. Good.
Films. We were going to watch the Hobbit movies as we watched Lord of the Rings.
How many are there?
3. There's 3 Hobbit movies. The thing was that we watched movies, dude.
We banged those
out. That was I don't know if I ever want to do that again.
That was miserable.
Like because we had to get it out on time, we were working.
We did 2 of them in one night.
We watched, I remember after work coming home and being like, we have to watch 4 hours right now. And we did. And then going back and be like, oh, this movie's only 2.5 hours. Oh, nothing. So we just needed a break.
No, did we do all 12 in one night?
No, we didn't do all 12 in one night.
Okay, so there was at least 8.
No, definitely not. But it is on the list. I do want to watch eventually. Bryce, I made a video on my channel similar to A Quiet Place. Oh, very cool.
Well, plug it. Can he plug it?
You should be able to. Yeah, put a link.
Put a link. Watch Fight Club. Love Fight Club.
Fight Club's great.
Oh, Fight Club is fire. I think that made it to my top 10 list 100.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Top list.
Watch The Boys. I would love to watch The Boys. It's very, I saw somebody else trying to get us to do a Bygone Jim shirt. I've tried.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I've tried.
Like didn't feel like infringement at all.
Yeah, so I had like an artist render like an original work of like a silly looking Qui-Gon with Bygone Jim at the bottom. And it kept getting taken down from Teespring. So I was like actively trying to do it and I just couldn't get it to go.
We just put it on my site and I'll take the proceeds.
Allie Hunter, ISK 150.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. What is ISK?
Is that
we're so ignorant. Like, I don't know if that's a lot. It looks like a lot.
Is that a Bitcoin? What is that?
We're too American, dude. We got to get out of it.
Look, I'm trying with pop culture. All right. ISK. We're looking this up. Hang tight, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Icelandic.
Icelandic.
Got it.
I've never seen that currency before.
I've never seen that either.
Thank you so much, Allie Hunter.
That's
I really
cool.
appreciate that.
That's cool.
Very sweet. You didn't put a question or anything, so thank you. I appreciate it.
Breaking Bad. Saw it. Loved it.
Yeah, I like how once you've been saying it so many times, you just break it down to the common denominator. Yep, I saw it. I saw that. I saw it. Done.
What is Matt's top 10 movie list? We have that video. We'll plug it in the chat.
All right, I'll get.
You like how I just volunteer my own videos?
I'll just link.
No, wait. I'll give you the video. Hold on.
This is just his channel. It's on there somewhere. Hancock. I actually watched Hancock the other day.
I'm gonna plug it myself.
What? Why are you so gross?
What? No.
Anyway, Aiden, thank you so much, man. Get Out. Have you seen Get Out?
Was that the thing where the guy was running straight towards that person, takes a left?
Yeah.
I always wanted to see it just because of that.
It's a very good movie.
Because all the memes, but no, never saw it.
It's got a lot of great undertones. I'm glad that movie got recognized as much as it did.
I'm going to plug this video in the chat now.
Dragonball Z. Yes, I love Dragon Ball Z. Watch God's Not Dead and Kingsman and the Prestige. I would watch Kingsman and Prestige with Matt.
God's Not Dead.
God's Not Dead, I'm not a big fan of. I did a whole video with Jeremy actually talking about why I didn't like those.
Oh, that's right.
It's not that I'm against like Christian cinema, but I don't want to get into it. But there are some very good Christian movies. Christian movies I would recommend. Hacksaw Ridge, I would say. A movie called Silence by Martin.
Hacksaw Ridge is a religious movie?
Yeah, the whole thing is about him being a conscientious objector in World War II.
Oh, I thought it was just like Hamburger Hill where everybody gets killed.
No. It's based on a true story, too.
I'm a sucker for those.
A movie called Silence is fantastic. Grossly underrated. Gray Man, thank you so much. Have you considered only watching the important parts of the Clone Wars and skipping over the unnecessary part?
You'd get riddled in the comments.
I would. They would eat me alive.
You get raked
for
over
that.
the coals for that.
I've learned the some of the commenters and how they are now. They would absolutely destroy me. They would. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I would inevitably skip something that they would deem important, and then they would get mad about that. Or
how is that not as important as the other?
Like, how could you skip this episode? So if we watch it, we'd have to watch it, just like we did with Lord of the Rings.
Which, dude, I'm down. It's all good. There's this much hype behind it for real.
It's just so much like time, and there's like 7 seasons.
Yeah, but you said all of them are like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but there's 24 episodes a season.
We're doing that with the MCU.
It's a little longer.
Season?
It's a little longer. Have you guys, Allie Hunter, thank you so much. Have you guys considered a Tarantino marathon?
That is, how have we not done that?
Time. We would have to spend all Saturday, which I would do, I guess.
What are you talking? Of course.
Okay. Would you guys consider a Tarantino marathon?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would like that because I know that I've seen some Tarantino films and mad respect.
The thing is, I feel bad because I know a lot of people, they want us to watch stuff, and there's stuff that I want to watch, but it does take time to make these videos.
It takes time, it takes effort, it takes money. Point blank, it really does.
Yeah, we have to spend 2 hours minimally watching one movie. We try to do more than one movie per video. It takes me hours to edit them. So there's just stuff that's like on this like ever expanding list for us to watch. And I wish we could crank them out. I'm really trying to get the MCU stuff out fast.
I'll be honest though, like Colton and I were talking about this today. Like as long as we have suggestions, as long as you guys keep watching, we're gonna keep making this.
Yeah. The only reason we would stop doing these videos, for one, if we just watched like everything, and two, if we just legitimately stopped enjoying making them.
That's true. That is very true.
It has not happened yet. One of the reasons I've been afraid of niching down my channel is because I don't really see myself doing something like making my channel around one specific type. The good thing about the movie videos, the way we're doing them, is that I can kind of stretch genres a little bit. Like I'm not in the mood for the MCU,
right?
But I am in the mood for Tarantino today or something.
And it's been really cool for my channel because I can do a spin-off of fitness or wellness or mental fitness. So it's been really cool.
Have you seen Prison Break?
Is that a show?
It's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
I don't think so.
Anyway.
Fast and Furious. I got up to Tokyo Drift, and after that, I was burned out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love the first and second one. They probably made $1 billion since.
I would love to watch Stranger Things.
Never saw it.
Never seen Train Spotting. Ip Man? Yes. Have you ever seen Ip Man? One of my favorites. You know what? Maybe we'll do that one after phase 1. I would love to watch those.
That's the martial arts one, right?
Donnie Yen, my guy. Wing Chun. Ip Man. So good, dude. Classic. For the Clone Wars, maybe one story arc a week. If we were to do Clone Wars, we would probably do one season of video, I would want to say. Otherwise, it would get stretched out. It would just take forever to actually conclude the entire Clone Wars. So if we did
one season of video, how many videos would there be?
It would be 7 by the end of it.
Wow. It's fine, dude. I mean, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's just so much. Deadpool. You said you didn't like Deadpool.
I think I saw the first one. I didn't like it.
Which blows my mind.
Was it Ryan Reynolds, right? Yeah. The humor, I loved him in Waiting. He was fantastic. But that's his character in every single movie. And it's the same thing over and over.
Well, I think it's hilarious.
5 guys in a what did he say? 5 guys on a high protein diet in an elevator. This is going to be great. It's just like,
yeah.
I don't know. I
love them personally. Holden, do you like the Amazing Spider-Man series? That's a very good question. Not as much as the Raimi ones. I did not like the first Amazing Spider-Man movie very much at all. I did not like the suit. I just didn't particularly care for it. I actually liked Amazing Spider-Man 2 better than I was expecting. I don't know how most people feel about it. I liked it. And I was actually excited to see them continue on with it, but obviously they didn't.
Somebody said Deadpool or Kick-Ass. I'd say Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
I don't think I even saw Kick-Ass.
James Bond, that's a list too.
I saw some of the old James Bond.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There's a really good documentary called something about James Bond and Me or something like that. About George Lazenby. It's really fascinating.
It's George Lucas.
No. It might be George Lazenby. It's one of those. He played James Bond after Sean Connery, and they wanted him to come back and do all these extra movies, and he was like, "No, I don't want to do that." Because I did my one movie, and he snuck in. The way he got cast is he basically lied his way up to the top.
Wow.
Got cast, and then they were wanting him to come back and with a down payment of $1 million to him, and he turned it down. He's like, I'm just not happy doing this.
I love that. That's awesome.
So the documentary is really fantastic. I forget what it's called. It's like James Bond something or other. Dustin Fisher, Waiting equals GOAT comedy for me. I'm an ex-bartender. That's hilarious.
Yes, Dustin, I'm all that. Waiting was incredible.
That's one of the reasons I can't return food at a restaurant.
Do not piss off the people that are serving.
I feel like that's common sense, but I see sometimes people push it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You moron. First of all, it's the right thing to do. Don't be a jerk.
Gray Man, for Holden, last one I swear. Have you enjoyed the animation upgrade in the Clone Wars over the years, especially the difference between season 1 and 7? I've seen the animation of some of the newer stuff, and I think it looks fantastic. And I've also seen some clips of the earlier seasons. I feel like whenever I first tried watching Clone Wars when it first came out, that was one of my big hang-ups. It looked very kiddish and very cartoony, but not anyway. Now it's much more mature. So I feel like I would get into it. If I could get past some of that early stuff, I feel like I would sincerely enjoy it. And thank you for the super chat again, man. Thank you so much. Have you ever watched Doctor Who? Yes. Not him, though. Never watched it. Ibrahima, Holden, keep up the good work. Congrats on 40K. Thank you so much. It's already been said already, but Have you thought about having Matt show you a film that he likes to see your reaction instead?
As a matter of fact, we did that, and it's Goon. Holden plugged my channel, and it's also down below. But that video is still it's still up. That was a really fun video. He watched a movie called Goon that I love.
Yeah, it's over on Matt's channel. We thought that some of you guys would enjoy that.
How did you and Matt meet? I think we need to do an official video on this because it gets asked so often.
Yeah. We, long story short, we met in the hospital. Matt was stalking me.
Yeah, 100%. I found him on YouTube. I was like, who is this guy? Holy crap, he's in Pensacola. Found him in the hospital. I was like, dude, whatever you need, I'll do it. And I was a shirtless douchebag in his first video.
I was like, I know I don't know you, but I need you to take your shirt off and act like a moron.
Just act like yourself.
He was like, okay.
And he could never get rid of me after that.
Transformers. Have you seen Transformers?
I saw the first one and second one. Good Lord.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Transformers movies.
My brain was ready to explode.
I watched them all. I feel like I watched them all in IMAX.
I remember liking them, but I'll tell you, because Linkin Park.
Oh, yeah.
that was really what I was like.
What I've done, I face myself. Yeah. Classic.
Yep.
Then you see Starscream fly off in the distance. Anyway.
Yo, Matt, thanks again for the 30-day fitness challenge. You're the man. Daniel, right on. Absolutely.
Black Panther or Ant-Man? Black Panther. Oh, I got Black Panther right there. So I love Black Panther.
Never saw either.
We'll get there, actually. They're in the
Black Panther?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Who's your favorite Joker? Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Have you watched Spider-Man Homecoming? No, we're getting there. We're working our way through the MCU.
Wait, wait a minute. Jim Carrey Joker. He was the Riddler.
Yeah, he was the Riddler. Yeah. I was like, he's not the Joker. Please watch Kingsman. I would love to. Kong Skull Island. Yeah, they're working on a monster universe, like King Kong, Godzilla. They're owned by the same company.
Never saw King Kong.
Any of them?
Nope.
They're pretty good.
Nope.
I really like the Peter Jackson one. Wolf of Wall Street would be nice.
That was an awesome one.
Yeah.
I've seen it many times. I love it.
Yeah, I bet you have.
What?
I don't know.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was awful. Second time, I loved it. I think that was a sexual reference, but I can't tell.
Holden, do you use the app Letterboxd at all? As a movie guy, it's one of the best apps I've used. It exposed me to tons of different films. I have not.
Letterboxd.
I guess there's some obscure films or lesser known films on there.
Huh.
You guys should do a live stream reaction of just your faces so we can watch with you. We've actually tried to figure out a way to watch movies together, with subscribers. I think that would be awesome.
Wait, no, yeah, that could be done. The only problem is, how do you watch it on your?
Well, there's a legality issue.
Exactly.
Too,
yeah.
Of streaming a movie.
Yeah.
For everybody to watch.
Now we could live stream us watching one of the movies, but
I feel like that would be boring.
That'd be really boring.
But I don't know. What's your favorite Dragon Ball Super Saga? The Goku Black arc for me. Holden, do you watch the new Rockstar's YouTube channel? No, I don't. I'm not sure who that is. Holden, do you relate to Peter Parker Spider-Man? Yes.
1000%.
I've done a couple video essays on that.
A couple.
Yeah.
He's done quite a few.
Yes. Watch The Witcher. I do need to watch that.
Jenna watched that. I think she liked it.
Have you seen Ford v Ferrari? Yes, I did. I loved it. I thought it was very good. I don't think you have, though.
Nope. Mission Impossible films. I saw quite a few of them. I liked them.
Your content is brilliant, making lockdown in the UK much easier. Thank you so much, George. Brilliant. See, that's a very UK.
That is a very, yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
That's a very American thing for us to say, though.
It's brilliant. That's not it. Hang on. Never mind. I'm not going to do it again.
Wait, you being sexist?
Thank you so much. Who's the best Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire. Thoughts on Dragon Ball Evolution? I don't have enough time to get into Dragon Ball Evolution.
Look what I'm playing with right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm a very hardcore Dragon Ball Z fan.
If you guys could see this desk.
I mean, I could, I guess. Show my little camera here.
Look at this. Cover that up.
Well, that was a gift. That was a weird shot there. Sorry about that.
Beanstalk.
There, that better. Okay.
Never saw a DBZ. Have not seen it yet.
I'm from Scotland.
Get out of here.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Matt and Holden, are you excited for the Hawkeye series? I'm excited for all those Disney Plus series that are coming out.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Bryce, again. I really appreciate it. I'm excited for it. I think right now, the series I'm looking forward to the most is the Obi-Wan series. I know it's not MCU.
So they're going to do series of the people.
Well, that's what Mandalorian was. It's a Star Wars.
I thought it was going to be like a one-off spin-off thing.
No, they're doing season 2 of Mandalorian.
You think they'll do Darth Maul?
People have wanted them to.
I want them to.
Netflix actually did a teaser a couple of years back on April 1st. It was like a April Fool's thing about a Darth Maul teaser.
Oh, that is wrong.
And it was like well done. Like it looked so legit. And then it was just an April Fool's joke.
So Darth Maul is like my favorite character, I think. So that's why I say that.
Matt, do you work as an RN or as a nurse?
I do.
Yep. Kyle Hansen, you're my role model. Aw, you're my role model. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to say.
Weiss. I'm also from the UK. I actually remembered that.
Maybe do Tim Burton Batman movie, not Batman Forever. We can't. He's seen all the original Batman movies.
Batman Forever, Batman Begins, Batman and Robin.
You guys ever seen The Butterfly Effect? It's been a minute since I've seen that.
I loved that movie.
I love your Dragon Ball statues. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just reading through some of these here. Maul is in Clone Wars. That's one of the things that people say that you'll like about it is Darth Maul is featured in Clone Wars a lot.
I don't know. Cartoon. Cartoon Darth Maul. 189 people. That's crazy, guys.
Have you seen Shutter Island? Yes. Fantastic movie.
I saw that. Trippy.
My son Holden finally watched one of your videos, Spider-Man trilogy, and now he's a fan. Oh, thank you so much. From one Holden to another. Thank you.
2 Holdens doesn't make it right.
Solid.
I'll go ahead and end it now.
Holden The Shining, It, Chapter 2, Nightcrawler, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Bad Times at the El Royale. It's a movie for you guys. All great movies. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Putting that phallic thing in my face. I appreciate that. Do you play video games? If so, what are your favorites? We were talking about Fallout 4 earlier today. I love that game. The Legacy of Goku games are amazing. Boost Fury. Matt, what about you? You have a favorite game, don't you?
There is one game that I'll play with a friend of mine. You don't have it, or else I'd play it with you. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Did you play through the story mode?
No.
Right.
I just play with my friend because he wanted me to play it one day, and we just run around blowing things up. No strategy to it, nothing. Play it once every 6 months.
Might wrap up here. We've been on for an hour.
Yeah.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Any last minute questions or anything that I know I missed stuff. So if there's any last minute things, once the video is done on the stream, just leave it as a regular comment. I'll try and go back in and answer some of those or respond to stuff like that.
If you guys are feeling squirrely, if you want to support Holden and him making these videos, he is getting fairly close to being able to do this full time. He has a Patreon that he doesn't plug enough, so I'll plug it for him.
Sorry, here it is.
If you want to, go support him. I'm also a patron of his, and I know that this money goes right back into the videos. So
yeah,
I know that you can get there. It's going to happen with the support of you guys. It's only going to get them there quicker. So thank you.
Yeah. I on my Patreon, I put a lot of behind the scenes stuff, early access to stuff. You don't have to donate anything because I know everybody's kind of in a tough spot right now with coronavirus stuff.
True.
Anyway, you don't feel like you have to donate, but you can still follow the page publicly.
There's some public stuff posted.
Yeah, I post a little bit of stuff publicly. Most of it is for paying patrons, but that's a great way to support me, and it's much appreciated. And we can chat on there too. It's a great way to get exclusive messages and stuff. Anyway, that's it, guys. Leave me a comment once the video posts, and we'll catch you next time.
Appreciate y'all sliding by.
Take care, everyone.